Newcastle County is doing something different than the rest of the state. Go figure. Out on their own island, Newcastle County. This is bright MLS source data, and if you'd like my notated follow-along report, just hit the QR code right now so that you can join along with me, or the links in the bio. Otherwise, I'm going to read through it with you so you know what's going on. And right here is our midsummer report for Newcastle County, Delaware. So for starters, what are homes selling for? We had this time last year, June of 2023, 609 homes go on the market for a median price point sold at the table, $345,000. It took 20 days for those homes to sell, and at the time, there were 450 homes that went under contract. So this is all last June, okay? I want to compare that to this month, this past month that we have of June 2024, because we have some differences and I want to point them out to you. June of 2024, we had 641 homes hit the market at a median sold price, making it to the closing table at $366,500. That's $21,500 more than June of 2023. We'll go more in on that. And it's taking around the amount of same time for homes to sell, with the amount of time being 20 days for a home to sit on the market and eventually get an offer for sale versus 19 in this month of June 2024. What does that mean? Well, to understand it, we have a couple other pieces of data to look at thrown into the jambalaya of variables we have right now. So if we look back at June 2023, follow along with me, we'll see that the end of market inventory, which is the fifth column over from the right, back in June of 2023 had 667 homes on the market available for sale. If you wanted to go see a home that weekend in June of 2023, there were that many homes available to go see, 667. Now, the reason that's a big deal is for two reasons. Number one is if we look at this year compared to last year, there are currently 200 more options out there, 200 more homes for sale than we had last year. 872 compared to 667 is a big jump, but we just said that homes are still selling just as fast. Let's go deeper on this. So let me bring you back down to end of market inventory of June 2023. That's 667 number right down here. It jumps from 667 next month to 702, meaning the market accumulated inventory. There was more supply. The supply outpaced the amount of listings that hit the market, outpaced the amount of demand, the amount of people who are willing to buy these homes for sale. So if you ever want home prices to go down, you know that is what has to continue to happen month over month, year over year to see it. So that's a decent sign. But I digress. As we look into June of 2024, we have more homes available for sale. That's great. We've been accumulating since December of 2023. I put a nice little arrow from 704 to 872. We've been accumulating, but let me bring you down to July of 2024 in that other box down there to look at current inventory. It has dropped. It is at 863, meaning we are now seeing homes getting eaten up. We have less inventory available. We have less options available than just a few weeks back, which means demand has sustained and supply has waned. If that continues, Newcastle County could see, well, let me break down one other data point. If we compare the units sold, which is the fifth one over from the right, we'll see June of last year, we had 569 homes that sold. This year, we had 528, a little bit less. Scooching over to the left, we had 450 homes that went under contract. They didn't make it to the closing table yet, but they got an accepted offer. This year, that was 439, a little bit less. But let's look at that sold volume, because if last year is any indicator, at 215 million compared to this year, it should be a little bit less. Wrong. This year, it's a little bit more at 216.469 million, meaning homes, though less of them, are selling for more money. And as we stated earlier, the days on market is only getting slightly lower. What does that mean for Newcastle? Well, where supply is increasing in most other places like Sussex County with new construction and Kent County with its own resales, you're seeing in Newcastle less homes hitting the market and inventory being eaten by ready-to-go demand. And last data point before I want to tell you my three biggest takeaways from the Newcastle County housing market. The last data point is if you look at June 2023 and you go all the way up to October of 2023, you could see inventory accumulated. What I'd like to see is, although we've already found out that June into July inventory won't accumulate like it did last year, I'd be very curious after July, will we see last year's trend continue with inventory accumulation, or will we see this year shape a new pattern as demand may be more worthy, ready, just financially on the ball, I guess, to go buy a home, then there are sellers willing to list. And if that happens, we could see price points go up 1 to 3% in Q4 for Newcastle. And so that leads me into my 3 biggest questions and takeaways. 1, will inventory accumulate? That's a big deal. If you want price points to go down, if you want more options to be available for you as a buyer, you want to be able to negotiate maybe more incentives, you're probably going to want more homes on the market. And if you're a homeowner, it's not necessarily a great thing because it means there's more competition. There's more available homes to go see within the same price point as your home, meaning you're going to have less buyers that eventually come to yours. Number 2, could price points go up in Q4, meaning October, November, and December of 2024? I think so. Based off what we're seeing right now, with inventory being eaten up by the demand we have and not enough homes supplementing that demand right behind it, I could really see a world where prices, like I said, go up 1 to 3% over Q4. And my third take has really been my thought process for the last year and a half. Could relocators continue to just fuel this market? Could the people looking to get across the state line, move from Philly, Jersey, all the way up in the Northeast into Delaware, continue to fuel the growth and the economy of housing in this county of Delaware? Because as we speak right now, we know a lot of them do. And if the cash deals and the high equity move-in properties continue to happen, well, then there's no reason to say demand will wane. And if that's true, and we keep seeing listings not pop up in the quantity we need, the science says, the economic theory states, price points would continue to go up. We'll continue to update you though, and if you'd like a month-to-month report that's put in your hands via text or email, get our Loft Report. Otherwise, again, on this side, I'll put the this QR code. So we got multiple QR codes. This one for this right here with my notes, and over here we got our Loft Report if you want to get this every single month for the entire state in your hands. My name's Zachary Faust, and I look forward to hearing more from you in the comments section about what you think about today's housing market. Talk to you soon.